Hey YouTube, running a different setup and a different type of video today. Well, setup changes first. I actually switched over from the DHR to the Recons 2.8s in the back. I took the insert back out and this thing rolls super fast now. I decided I don't need such a burly rear tire riding local, so I'm going to preserve my other back wheel set for downhill parks. But what inspired me to do this video is I'm gonna ride the green trail in Cunningham. I've never filmed the green trail because I figured there was nothing to see, but that's taking my experience for granted. I have a friend that just bought a bike and he's asking me a lot of these questions, such as when you're riding, when are you dropping your drop post, when are you shifting, do you stand, do you sit? Now these things come natural to us as experienced riders, but for a new rider, you know, it's kind of hard for them to know when. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ride the green trail leisurely. I'm going to do my best to narrate what exactly I'm doing. So these are the things I'm going to say. When the dropper post goes up and down, I'll say seat up, seat down. I'll do my best to say whether I'm standing or sitting and pedaling. And when I say up, when I'm shifting up and down, I'll just say up or down. But I know technically when I'm saying I'm upshifting, it's going down the cassette into a harder gear, kind of like a car. When you go into a higher gear, you go faster. And downshifting is to be in first gear, to accelerate and to climb up a hill. I'm gonna say it the way that it goes up the cassette so there's less confusion. So when I say shift up, it's going up the cassette. And when I say shift down, I'm going down the cassette to go faster. So these are the ground rules that I've laid out. I'm gonna do my best to explain what I'm doing, whether I'm pumping a roller, when I'm set down, or when I'm up. So see you at the green trail. We are on the green trail now. Seat is up. I am in 9th gear, which is the 4th smallest gear from the bottom. I am sat down pedaling. This is the green trail here. Ideally, I'm used to the point where by instinct, if I feel a bump on my front fork, I stand up naturally. But it's got to be a decent size front compression for me to do that. I am riding when it's still 30 degrees. Hopefully the ground is still frozen enough. It seems to be firm enough right now. I am still sitting and pedaling. Shift up. Standing up. I'll bring over the seat. How many times you shift up will vary based on how fit you are. I can ride this entire trail in 1 gear for what it's worth. I was stood up over there, seat is still up, but standing up over those bumps. I'm gonna stand up through this bridge. I am going to lower the seat partially by a couple of inches so I have more clearance when I'm standing. This part's a little rough. Pump this part. Normally I ride up there to the left. I haven't taken the easy route in forever. There's a log roll. Unweight the front through that. There's a slow climb. Seat all the way up. Shift up. Now I'm sat down pedaled. Shift up again. Doesn't look like it. But it gets kind of steep. Yeah, whatever. Shift up one more time. Sat down pedal. Still going up a hill. Top of the climb. Shift down, shift down, shift down, shift down. Shift back up. That was too hard before over gear. Seat down. Pedal, sprint, sprint, sprint. Roller, roller. Now I'm standing up and pedaling. make a right. Now I'm seats all the way down, stood up pedaling. If you hear the free hub, that's me coasting. Sprint. Coast. All right, it's pretty flat. Seat back up. Sat down, pedaled. Now I'm sitting, pedaling with the seat all the way up. Shift up. Stood up, there's a root there. Slight descent. Shift down, seat all the way out of the way. Sprint. Lean the bike down that corner. Bump jump. Roller. Seat's been down the whole time. Leaning the bike in the corner. Pump that roller. Lean the bike here. Seat back up. Pedal. Shift up. I'm not gonna jump that tree, doing strictly green stuff. Shift up, ground's a little soft there. Dragging, shift up again. Okay, seat's still up. This is one of the longest climbs in Cunningham. Shift up. You don't want to be in too big of a gear because you have too much torque and it's going to wheelie. Shift up again. So I felt ideally you want to keep consistent power. So you're putting the same effort, but you're not able to spin the cranks further. That's when you shift up the cassette one extra time. If it's still too hard, push up another time. But when you shift, you need to momentarily ease off the power so you don't blow up your drivetrain. Seat down, lean to here. If I went straight, that was the blue trail. I need a right on the green. Shift down, shift down, shift down. Standing up, sprinting. Make a right here. Seat is still down because when you're maneuvering the bike, you want the seat out of the way. I am still standing and pedaling right now. Seat is all the way down, out of the way. Those jumps were optional. Make a left here. There's a nice flowy section. Ton of speed. There's downhill, so shift down the cassette. Brake, lean a little bit. Shift up. All right, shift down. Sprint. Hit the brakes, lean to here. It's gonna be a roller. Pump this roller. Lean the bike down. Seat back up. Satin pedal. Just casually pedal through. That's an optional rock. You don't have to hit that. And that's one lap on the green. The green is so easy, my 7-year-old daughter could complete this. So that's it. Any questions, let me know.